Hello, my name is Florina, and for those of you who are about to watch this video and who don't know me, this is a message for everyone. And before I begin to speak and sound like somebody who's ranting and raving and choosing sides, before you think any of that, this is a big message for everyone. There's no judgment here. Whether you believe in taking a vaccine or not, this is not about that. This is a message that I have from what I believe to be a very high vibrational source that wanted me to give a message to everyone, no matter what you believe in, no matter what you don't believe in. I want to say what I've channeled and what messages I've received. As when I come to you with these messages, I want you to understand something quickly. I do not come to anyone with messages from what I watch on the news, from what I see from people. I do not choose sides. I do not pick politics. I'm not a politician person. I am simply a channeler, a psychic medium, a starseed, and a light worker. And I'm sure a lot of you guys resonate with those titles. So this message is for you. Not at a judgmental point. I'm not here to judge or point fingers and say this is right or that's wrong. Everybody has their own choice. It's your free will, and you can do whatever you choose to do in this lifetime. You can do whatever you choose to do. This message is for those of you who want to hear something from a very high vibrational place. That I received this message earlier, just before, when I was meditating, because anytime I go to put out anything that has to do with what's going on in the world, I always meditate deeply before that, and I make sure that the information that I'm receiving is coming from a high vibrational source, and that it is giving me details of things that I need to know informationally for the collective. So what I heard was this. So you see everyone who is trying to say we will not comply, we will not comply, and then you see people who are saying take the vaccine, you're crazy, you're all nuts, like you're all conspiracy theorists. And what I'm going to say is the two of us were placed on this planet at this particular time for this exact reason, because you could call it the light and the dark, negative and positive. This is the forces that are coming together right now. Actually, believe it or not, the dark and the light are actually coming together to help ascend humanity. And so as they're ascending humanity, we need both the dark and the light forces to come together in whichever way. And when I say come together, this means actually going against each other to figure out what's actually going on the earth. So the earth is, this is what I heard. The earth is shifting. Humanity is ascending, and there's a big transformational shift. If you look at astrology, or you watch any channelers, any mediums, any psychics, anyone who does this kind of work where they're tapping into a high vibrational frequency, if you watch or listen to any one of those right now, you will see strongly that the messages they continuously get is that the agenda that was placed here from a long time ago, this is not starting today, you guys. I want you to understand something. This is very important that you understand this message, that everything that has begun has not begun today. There is nothing new under the sun. I want you to understand that. So I'm not here to say vaxxers, anti-vaxxers. It's your choice. You do whatever you want, and I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for anything you want to do. Whatever you choose to do in life. This is not my opinion. I'm telling you what I heard as a message. This is how you need to perceive what's going on here today. Now, you have light workers and you have people that work for the dark. You have people that work for the light, not saying who is and who isn't. But what I will tell you is that the two forces are actually working together in perfect unison to help ascend humanity. Now, I will tell you something. The truth always comes to light. Do not forget that the truth always comes to light. You need to fully understand something, is that when people like me, who from the very young age has seen prophetic dreams, got messages, and has seen just recently in my dreams, have seen prophetic dreams coming up, and that what it will lead to if everybody doesn't take a stand for their own beliefs, and whoever wants to take a stand on whatever side, there's no sides. This is how I want to explain it to you. There are no sides. There's no anti-vaxxers, vaxxers, left-wing, right-wing, Democratic, Republican. You guys got to understand that we actually chose this time on earth here. We chose this time on earth here. And we chose this time on earth here, and we have chosen to be here for a specific reason. So this reason is unknown to you right now, but it will become very clear very soon. The Hopi people had made a prediction a very long time ago about the reptilian agenda and how the reptilians will come to Earth and will cause destruction in whatever way they can. The Hopi people have made this prediction before. Today, that Hopi prediction is coming to fruition, and they looked at it as an apocalypse, but it's actually the death of the negative, the dark forces, and the rebirth of the light forces. The light workers, if you consider yourself a light worker or a starseed, a wanderer, or just a being who's come here in one of the third waves. There are 3 waves. The first wave already passed, the second wave already passed. This is the third wave of people. So here you are, all together here. We have light, we have dark, we have people working against and for each other, but understanding that everybody works together in unison to create exactly what's about to come up next for the earth. The earth is shifting. The earth is shifting. Paige, sweetie, I never hate messaged you. You were texting me and emailing me like a psychopath and a stalker, so I had to block you. Just like I'm going to block you here. Love and light. Bye. So what I'm saying to you is that in this time, you are going to have a lot of people that are going to go against each other, and there's going to be a big shift. There's a big shift happening on planet Earth, and understand there are galactic forces at hand that are actually aiding and guiding us through this shift. This is the big shift. This is humanity's big test. This is your big test. You have to be brave and you have to be courageous, because what is coming, this is the wave, the shift, the ascension that is happening. Those people who are staying and remaining in the low vibrational frequency, they will stay there for another 76,000 years. Just understand, this moment is like what the Mayans experienced all that time ago. We are experiencing that right now, a big test, a big shift. So in the next 76,000 years, the earth will go through another ascension. And when I say the earth, I'm talking about the Mother Earth, Gaia, Mother Earth, the planet we are on is going through a huge ascension symptom, and humanity's going through it with her. Now, remember that we are a part of Earth, right? She's an energy. She's a planet, just like every other planet is alive. Do not get it twisted that the moon, the Mars, Pluto, and Mercury, they're all alive. They're all planets that are alive, that are holding energetic fields and forces and vibrations that also hold entities, species, beings, humans. There are different types of humans and different types of planet. I've seen them in my dream. I've seen humans that look exactly like us with misshaped foreheads, like in Star Trek. I've seen the Pleiadians. They are small. I saw a small girl and she had big almond eyes, and she brought me onto a ship, and she showed me that on that ship that there was governmental forces that were lying to us every day, telling us that this was happening and the aliens are doing this and they're doing that and they're going to attack you, but really it's not. This is an agenda being pushed on you. I have the dreams about them. You could say, okay, it's dreams. No, honey. I am a full-blown psychic. I am a healer. I can heal people with my hands. Maybe you don't want to believe that, but that's okay. You don't have to. That's the low vibrational frequency that you're staying at here. You need to highly understand when I have these prophetic dreams, these messages, these intuitive nudges, when I feel something is coming, I feel it and it always comes. When I have a dream something's going to happen, I have it and it always happens. When I tell someone this is what's going to happen, it happens. Not because I'm making it happen, but because I know I tap into everyone's higher self, the frequencies of the consciousness, the universe, and I understand everybody's energy. I can feel your energy from 10,000 miles away. I will know when someone that I love is sick from 10,000 miles away, even if I haven't spoken to them in a very long time. The second one of my family members passes away, they visit me in my dreams. The second someone in my home is sick or someone is going to pass away, I will know immediately. Understand that I'm coming from a place where I'm telling you my whole life has been this way, and I understand. So when I'm posting things about the vaccine and COVID and It's not about the vaccine. Vaxxers and anti-vaxxers, please try to hear it. Even if you're a vaxxer or anti-vaxxer, try to understand I'm not coming from a place of hate or anger or one-sided and that-sided. I am telling you intuitively, when I look at these people that you call your leaders, I can see there is evil within them because I myself am an inheritant of some evil myself. I have evil and I have light, just like you all do. We all do. It's which side we choose to tap in, and that's the only thing that you have the free will to do. Humanity knows, you know, that we inherently are evil and good, and we make the choice. You take the balance side, or you could go completely against the dark and completely with the light. When I see these people that are your leaders, I can see something inside of them that makes me very uncomfortable. My stomach hurts, I feel nauseous, and I can see their vibrations coming through the television, and it is always, always, always something that I do not feel comfortable with or safe with. I understand that everybody has their opinions, and I am all for everybody's opinions. I love everybody, and I want everybody to be happy, but what you need to understand, and I'm coming from a place of full acceptance for everyone and their choices. I really am. However, when I see people looking, they don't see through the truth. This is the point. That's what a light worker is here for. That's what we star seeds are here for. To point out the truth to you, even if you don't want to hear the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? If we don't do this, you're never going to know. So there could be someone who doesn't know what's going on, and then I come in and I say, look, this is not right. Something's not right. You might see it as, oh, this girl's crazy. She has her own opinion. Or they're all crazy. They have their own opinion. This is my mission here. Just like your mission, or you might think is your mission, to go against the truth or to keep staying in that state of low vibrational frequency. Because I will tell you, did you see that? Because I will tell you that they are... Here's one thing I need you guys to understand. This is a very important message. So let me explain something very important to you guys here. One of the main things that I am fully understanding that I need you to understand is this. The whole point, people, COVID and all these, where did, the flu disappeared ever since COVID came, right? There's no more flu. The flu just went bye-bye. It just disappeared. You know why? Because COVID is the flu, and it was just a little bit of enhanced situation. They murdered people. They murdered a lot of people. I know you don't want to believe this. I know you want to say, oh, it was their underlying conditions. Listen, they murdered a lot of people. Now, I know, and nobody else is going to say this. Nobody else is going to say this because I might lose followers. What if people... I could give a fuck less about followers. If 5 people hear my message, I will be happy about it. They murdered a lot of people. I know a lot of people personally whose healthy brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles went to the hospital and all they had was a cold and they got nervous, went to the hospital. All of a sudden, oh, they have pneumonia. Oh, they're on the ventilator. Oh my God, they're dying. Motherfucker, what? How do you go from being... The flu disappeared. You gotta watch people. They don't want to push an agenda of, listen to me, it's all about your thought vibrations. What you need to understand, this is not even about money or any of that. Because the earth is going through their big ascension and their big shift, they had to place this to put you guys in a fear state of mind. See, the earth was waiting for us to evolve our consciousness. That is what we were doing. So what do they need to do to stop your consciousness from evolving? Impose fear onto your consciousness, because the collective conscious, right? The universal mind, which is all connected together, the universal mind, when one of us is down and sad and depressed, what happens? People around us feel that way. What you need to understand, it's all vibrations and energy. So what you need to understand right now, it's not about the money. It's not about the vaccine. It's about putting you in a fear state of mind, keeping the collective in a fear state of mind, because this is the time the earth and Gaia, Mother Gaia, is shifting her consciousness. The earth is shifting her consciousness. Therefore, we were being called at this time to shift up our confidence, take it as you will, our consciousness with her. with her. So what is the main thing they could do to stop humanity from shifting their consciousness to a higher level? Scare you, put you in a fear state of mind. The vaccine, these people that you look at as your leaders and they control you, they have nothing, no power. You gotta understand they're all being controlled by some entities up there somewhere or down here somewhere under the earth. Call me a conspiracy theorist all you want. I'm not. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know to be true. Why are people fighting? This is why they're fighting, because some of us are actually related to those light beings that want us to ascend. Go look at the story of Enki and Enlil, the two brothers who originally came here on earth, created humanity as their slaves so that they could mine gold for their own planet, because their planet was dying. So they came here to mine gold, therefore creating the Adam and Eve cycle. Men were the only thing created at first, and then Eve was created out of Adam's rib. They told us the serpent was bad. However, this was just one of the brothers, and the other brother, Enki and Enlil, one of the brothers, wanted us to have consciousness and be enlightened human beings. And the serpent giving us the wisdom and the knowledge, that was enlightenment. So what you need to understand is some people are still related to those who don't want us to seek enlightenment, and the others are related to those who want to seek enlightenment, right? So if your bloodline is drawn to those who've been wanting to keep us down since the moment we were created here on earth, because we are genetically modified human beings, just so you understand that. If you don't want to believe that, God created everything. God, original God, source, created everything, but God created entities and beings and aliens and all that. And they came to planet Earth just like we go to other planets trying to see if we could attain life. What do you think? They don't do the same thing? What do you think Ezekiel, Enoch, Moses, all of these things that they're saying, the sky god came down, the God came down on his ship and spoke to me and told me that, and they think that was God, but God would not be in a spaceship. God would not be in a ship. Let me just tell you, God, creator of everything, the heavens, the earth, the universe, does not need no ships to fucking travel. God is everything. God is source. God is source. God is source. God does not need anything to travel. Let me just explain that to you very clearly. God, the source, the one true source, is the one who created everything. You understand? It's a chain reaction, a family tree, right? You got God, time, space, and consciousness, which is known as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which it's not that, it's time, space, and consciousness, who created the archangels from they decided to create this, and these beings got created, and why do you think there's beings ascended before us? How do you think Jesus came down here a perfect being? Because he came from other places. Wake up to the Christ consciousness and stop thinking religion, politics. When you pick sides, you pick a side. Do you understand that when you pick sides, like you're on that side? You cannot, you have to be on that side. This is why I do not pick any sides. Here's the thing. Any wise person who is related to the Buddha, Christ, all that, they will tell you, go within yourself to find the truth. Do not seek answers from books, from your leaders, your politicians, your presidents. They don't even have the answers. If you truly think that the president, the second he gets in that office, doesn't get pulled into some little room, gets a big black book or red book and goes, by the way, you're going to do what you're told. This is who's leading us. This is who tells us what to do. If we don't do what we're told by them, we're going to fucking die. That's it. They're just going to kill us and replace us and clone us and pretend that we're still president, and they'll keep you on for 4 years and then boom, you're done. Guys, we clone animals. Do you not think that they cloned us? Humanity was... I could go real deep into this all night, but I'm just going to tell you right now, you guys keep understand, you have to listen to your own intuition. I understand you have your views and I'm all for it. Baby, I support you. Whatever your views are, I will never argue with somebody who doesn't believe in this or believes in that. I think that whatever you want to think is fine. But as a light worker, I have to say what I need to say. So you need to understand, I was sent here at this time, just like you were sent here at this time to do whatever it is you're choosing to do, because you have free will. And whatever you're choosing to say, whatever you're choosing to believe in, God is not going to stop you or think you're a bad person or a good person for thinking that. We all have our own free will, our own choices. Nobody is here to be told how to think, what to do, how to do it, because that's not how life works. Free will is a real thing, and so is karma. And I think that you guys should understand that when a person like me, I don't know about the rest of these people who have their own personal thought agendas. I work with the light force. I have completely abandoned the darkness and moved on to the light, and I fight for the light only. And I am here to work with the light consciousness so that humanity could evolve, because I'm with evolution. I'm with a collective consciousness, gaining a greater understanding, a greater perspective of how we can be as humanity, which we can be loving and kind, you live in a utopia. We can do all of that. And so I work with that energy, that vibration. So what I got to tell you is I was sent here for that reason at this particular time, to speak on this. And it is not my opinion. It is not how I feel. It is my mission to let you know that those dark forces that are trying to control you and manipulate you and have been lying to you since day one, just like your birth certificate is an inmate number, just like your social security number is a tracking number, just like everything else that was created to control you from day one. You have to break out of the slave mentality, just like the Matrix, just like Neo, when he discovered that he was in that game, he had to figure it out. The same thing with you. You come here forgetting, and you are told to remember. Remember, Jesus said it. If you're a Christian, you're like, I'm Christian, I don't believe anything he's saying. Go really read the Gnostic text, the Book of Thomas, and all of those, the information that doesn't come from the Bible that was touched by man and changed since the time that it began. So can you understand that every single holy text was changed by man? Understand this, okay? And understand this was created by man. God, the creator of everything, would not choose sides, because God is a woman and a man. God is an animal and a person and a dog and a spirit and a tree and the grass and the this and the that. And God is all. He does not, she does not, they do not, it does not pick sides. It does not look at things in the way you see things. God is all, everything, everything. You have to understand this. As light workers and starseeds, you might think that we're going against you. We're trying to help you evolve and break out of the matrix. Unfuck your mind and stop allowing these people that are ruled. Let me just tell you something. I can't even blame these politicians, because they're not in control. They themselves are being ruled by a mass agenda. They themselves have no power over it. They have to do what they're told. They're afraid too. You're not the only ones. They're scared for their life. But if they would not comply, if our governments would not comply with, you could say the reptilian agenda, because not all reptilians are bad, but about 80% of them are. There's only about 20% of them that left the reptilian agenda. That's where you have the reptilian brain in the back of your head. This is a true story. If you don't believe me, look it up. The reptilian brain right here. If they would have not complied with them in the beginning, then we wouldn't have this problem of all of these little sheeps following along and going, oh, okay, yeah, all right. And it's like not your fault. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there you go. Do I, like abracadabra, bibbity boppity boo, like alakazam. Like, wake up, wake up. Wake up, because just watch their moves. If you don't believe anything, just look at their faces. Guys, you have intuition, use it. Look at their face. Can you just look at these people when they talk, when they're up, like their face shape shifting? How can you not see that? Your intuition is not opened up. Your third eye is still closed. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't open your third eye and your intuition now, you will remain this way for the next 76,000 years. That's a long time to be stuck in the dark. Okay? Remember that a sin is not a sin. It was just people who were in the darkness and didn't seek to choose wisdom and knowledge. When you choose wisdom and knowledge, you are no longer a sinner. Okay? You weren't born with sins. You were born with no knowledge, no information. When When you become enlightened, you break out of that sin, which is darkness, which is not enlightenment. When you become enlightened, you are an enlightened being. This is what Jesus was preaching the whole time he was here. Hello, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Stop listening to these motherfuckers. They're lying to you. That's not the truth. That's fake. That's lie. You could actually ascend. Okay, the Gnostic text teaches you how to ascend, how to become enlightened, how to become awoke. Understand. Go with your own intuition. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if you can't go with your own intuition and you keep watching everything in the news and listening to your friends and your circle of Trump or Biden haters, disconnect. Disconnect for a while. I'm telling you, do what I do. Don't watch news. Don't listen to anybody's opinions. Take time to just disconnect. Disconnect for a while. When you disconnect for a while and you get back on TV and you turn on that motherfucking news and this bitch mayor that you see, I'm sorry. Look at her face. Half of it is crooked up here. The other is sagging. That's not old age. That's like, looks like something went inside of her body and is controlling her. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you people that are not woke, but let me just wake you up once again. Let me just wake you up. Wake the fuck up. Shapeshifters are real. Look. You ain't got to listen to me. Why don't you just go listen to all of the most intelligent beings on earth, the intelligent people on earth, all the people that are come from tribes, all the people that live near the water that have no communication with anything but each other, all of the people, the Navajo, the Hopi Indians, the Africans that lived in Africa forever, that's passed down stories of each other, and people that live near the woods, and these people that are disconnected, that hear and see things that you will never know about because you are never told. Because if you're told about it, you will have knowledge. If you have knowledge, you will be like God. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? They said from the beginning, do not give them knowledge because they will be like us. They do not want you to be like them. Like them, who's them? Those who are in control. If you have the knowledge they have, you will be like God. That's what they do. Try to be like God. So in your eyes, they become a God, just like you worship celebrities and you worship your president and you do everything the news tells you to do, and you listen to, and you think that school curriculums are telling you the truth, and you don't understand that this world has been genetically modified from you since the day you came here, because you're genetically modified, just like your food's genetically modified and everything else is genetically modified. Wake up and, turn the screw in your head, turn it a couple of times, disconnect from everything, and let yourself see the kingdom of heaven. All of the answers that you seek are within you. Stop seeking for answers in books. Don't seek for answers in your teachers. Don't seek for answers at your college. Don't look at your president. Don't look at your mom or dad. Don't even look at your sisters, brothers, cousins. Look within you. Seek the answers within yourself. He who does not take any perspective from any religion, man, politics, or anything that is placed upon them, but instead goes within them to find the answers, that is the wisest man, woman on earth in the universe. And when you could disconnect from this, because the universe is waiting for us, it is waiting for us. Saying, okay, humans, this is your big test. You're being tested. Remember that the light and the dark work together. Let me tell you something. When you are ready to be awakened to something, God, the universe will send a demonic or negative frequency or energy around you to wake you up to the fact that you're a spiritual being. Sometimes when you don't wake up and angels are like, hey, hello, and you don't listen, sometimes a dark force will be sent, like it was sent to me to wake me up to say, hey, by the way, you're gifted. Hello. Are you going to ever remember who you are? And I thought I was being punished. Why would you send me these demons and these bad... They were trying to wake me up. And let me just tell you something. Even those frequencies, these negative energies, have no clue they're working for God. They are. Because guess what? Nothing, and I mean nothing, happens without God's permission. So if you think that this is a setup and we're being punished, no. This is what's happening naturally. But God sees all. And God says, I'm going to let it rock out because the world needed a little bit of fixing. But guess what? During this time, since they're going through their big test and we're going to see who's what and who's doing what, we're going to see if the human race is ready for ascension, or if they're just going to stay in that same cycle they were always in, which is closed-minded, like the Dark Ages, the Dark Ages. And until humanity raises their frequency and vibration, so at this time, because you were raising your frequency and vibration, and the earth and Mother Gaia, and you were going through an uplifting of consciousness, because that is happening, they have purposely placed a dark agenda on you to keep your frequency and vibrations low. So how do they do this? Let's scare the fuck out of them. Let's tell them the world's gonna end. Let's tell them COVID is here. Let's tell them there's a flu that's gonna kill them all. Meanwhile, the flu is already killing all of you guys. Let's keep making them take shots, which has God knows what in it. Because don't forget the Rosicrucians, who are a secret society just like Skull and Bones, the Illuminati and the Freemasons, all of them, okay? Read into the Rosicrucians. They are the ones who wrote the Georgia Guidestones. And they said that all around the perimeters of water on the United States, and only in the middle of the United States where the Georgia Guidestones are at, they placed a map showing where they will not destroy the United States or the world, or the United States specifically, because America, America, the greatest country in the world. Us, the greatest country in the world, America. Here he comes to save the day, yeah, America, 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 you fucking shitty place. Because you know what I'm saying? What you need to understand, go look into the Rosicrucians. Just really go. I'm just going to tell you, before I get all crazy, and say crazy stuff, I just want you to understand. Go do your own research. Look into the Rosicrucians. Really look into them, because they made a prediction about this. That's where the Georgia Guidestones are written. And it says there, keep the population under 500 million. Thou shalt not be a cancer on earth. Guide human reproductive accordingly. Guide human reproductive system accordingly from the get. These beings that came here said, we got to keep these motherfuckers under a certain amount, because if they get too big, they might take over us. So what do you think they're doing now? Holy shit, how many billions of people are there on Earth? All right, what can we come up with? We got to get rid of some of these motherfuckers. Okay, we can't just kill everybody, because then the other guys are going to go crazy. So you know what we'll do? We'll put something that just kills some people, and then we'll kill them ourselves. And then what we could do is tell them that there's a shot that's going to save their lives, but guide reproduction wisely. Get it? Get it? You is the steps kicking on you right now? Right. Mass genocide, like Hitler, but except for not so fucking open about it, because if, this time around, motherfuckers, Jewish or not, we fighting. They already know that. They could have all the weapons in the world. Doesn't matter. Humanity, everybody's not going to die. That's the point, okay? And it's impossible for them to even do that, because of the so much amount of support we have from the galactic energies, the space, the God, okay? God, the angels, archangels. Don't think they're not going to fight and battle for us. You know what I'm saying? And just like they are fallen angels that hate us, that will go against us, don't forget, there's still good angels. There's still good guys, and there's bad guys, and there's bad guys, and there's good guys. But what we need is more good guys, and what we need to do is shut these bad guys the fuck up, because they're talking too much, they're doing too much, and they're getting way too much control over these people that are just like, oh yeah, I was told to do this, so I'm going to do it. And again, I'm not making fun of you, but I am making fun of you if you just do whatever you're told. I'm going to make fun of you. Because you're doing what you're told. In my book, if we got locked up together, you'd be snitching on me in 5 seconds. You fold under pressure easily. Like, you were told, put on a mask. You were told, put your vaccine. And you fold it under pressure quick as fuck, son. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You can't be folding under pressure, bruh. Like, that's crazy. That's like a whole bunch of us, like 100,000 of us being put into a concentration camp. And there's about 50 guards. And we just stand there and let them keep us in the concentration camp, when 100,000 of us could fuck those 100 fucking guards up in 2 seconds. Like, that's like the Nazis. When you had the fucking, the soldiers, there was so many people in those concentration camps. What we're not going to do is repeat the same history. That's what we're not going to do. So let me just tell you something. If you learn anything... It's clear the energy and ground. If you learn anything from history, is that there is power in numbers, whether they have weapons or not. Remember, 100 of us could take a weapon from 100 of them if we are smart about it and we don't allow things to just, people to just walk all over us. Like, would you let somebody just walk? I'm sitting in my crib right now. If somebody walked through my fucking door, gun or not, I got my family here. I got other shit too, but we ain't gonna talk about that because we know who's watching. Hello, FBI agent, how you doing? Yes, we fucking know you're watching. It's all good. I got a fucking family in here. I'm a fucking die fighting that motherfucker. Gun, knife, shoot me, stab me. You're not getting through this fucking door before I fucking get the best of you, motherfucker. I don't care if you stab me in the neck. I'm not going down till I know my family's safe. My child is safe. Understand that. That's where you need to get the lion, the bear cub in you. Protect your children and your family at all costs. What are you doing? You saw, like, people keep saying to me, like, Flo, you don't understand. They went there, like, these governments and these people at the Met Gala, they got vaccinated. Hold on, I'm not done. They got vaccinated and then they had to get tested prior to showing up to the gala. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we not say vaccinated or not, you still gotta wear masks, right? Right. Now, if they get tested, the rapid test, from what I heard from the doctor, the rapid test is not 100% accurate. You have to get the test 3 days before, and then you'll know if you actually have COVID or not, which is all bullshit anyway, right? But do you think, so you're telling me you trusted 1,000 people to come to the Met Gala to take the test 3 days before and then stay home for 3 days, not have no physical contact with nobody, and then walk into the Met Gala with no mask on? I just want to know, like, what exempts celebrities from having to wear masks? Is it because they have money, they don't catch COVID? I mean, are we dirty and you're not? Are we dirty and you're not? Like you think I didn't just see that video with Meghan Markle and this bitch, the mayor, walking in and her going to her, oh my God, we don't have our mask on. And then him turning to her, she's like, put your mask on. And the camera don't face her. Guys, are you serious? Are you serious? If you can't make sense out of that in your head right now, if that didn't make sense to you right there, the fact that these rich people, these celebrities walking around with no mask, vaccinated or not, tested or not, and they walk around with no mask, but your 2-year-old child is being required to wear a mask in school. When they were saying that children don't even get affected by COVID, but what happened now? Oh, they do? Oh, the vaccine are not safe for anybody under 12 years old? Oh, now you can get 5-year-olds vaccinated? Bitch. This shit is happening real fast. This is in rapid motion. Like, I'm just like, make it like really make sense to me in my heart, in my brain, in my soul, in my spirit, in my intuition. It's my intuition for me. It's the intuition for me. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I go with what Florina thinks in my heart and my soul. In my heart and my soul. Because let me just tell you something. I live with vaccinated people. And I don't sit there and be like, you stupid bitch, you got vaccinated. No, I just know that you shouldn't have, but if you want to do it, go ahead. If you die tomorrow, I'm gonna be like this at your deathbed. I told you not to get the vaccine. I love you, but I told you not to, bro. I told you not to. As much as I love you, I said don't do that, and you did it. And there's so many people dying from getting it. And now they want to vaccinate your children, your babies, and then they want to put masks on them to help. Listen, our immune system is so very, very, very valid and important to us. And these children running around with masks on all day, their immune system is shot. It's shot. It's all the way fucked. You're supposed to breathe in bacteria and germs and dirt. You know, that's how humanity evolves. That's how we become stronger and more powerful. And this is how we become strong. Through breathing air. Sometimes even toxins make us stronger. Right? Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Your genes become genetically conform to whatever germs are being sent out into your lungs and your air, and you start to become stronger. I mean, we become so strong. We survived corn syrup, GMO, pesticides, fluoride in our water, fucking chemtrails. I mean, that's how strong we are. And everything they keep throwing at us, we keep surviving, and they just don't understand. How are these motherfuckers not dying? We done thrown everything but the kitchen sink at these humans, and they're still surviving. You know why? Because we're strong. And that's why I got to tell you, have hope and faith in humanity. And that's why I will not give in or give up or listen to anybody, because I always say to my spirit, my higher self, I'm like, bitch, do you not see humanity? What we've survived? We've survived hundreds of thousands of different plagues, viruses, diseases, illnesses that have been sent our way over and over and over again, trying to kill us. But no matter what they do, we still survive because we are so fucking strong. We are humans, and we are strong. And we are humans. We are not black. We are not white. We are not green. We are not red wing, right, white. I don't even know what the fuck these wings are called. Left ring, left, right ring, right, Democrat, smack. I don't give a flying fuck about names. I am not any of those things. I am Florina Kaya, and I am with God, and me and God are like, what the fuck is going on right now? God's like, I didn't make fucking Democrats and Republicans. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I don't know. I don't even know what religion is, to be honest with you. I don't know where that came from, but hey, okay, if you want to say I made that, sure, blame me. This is the big reset. Now, you could choose to stay in a low vibrational energy and listen to what everybody's telling you what to do and be a conforming little baby. And I'm not saying conforming to this. I'm talking about conforming to everything. I'm not even talking about COVID. I'm not even talking about masks or vaccines or anti-vaccines. I'm talking about complying to everything. If you don't wake up now, you're going to stay here for another 76,000 years. And that's not a threat. It's a warning. No, it's a message. It's not even a warning. It's not a threat. It's none of that. I've had the dreams about it. I had the dream that we were in a concentration camp and a big green snake came at me and tried to give me the vaccine. And I said, no. And then the snake tried to penetrate me, which means that they're fucking us, right? And they're fucking us over not to take it. So what did I do in the dream? I took it and I stabbed the snake with it. And I was like, how do you like that? And the snake died after I gave him the vaccine. So premonitions, psychic capabilities, seeing New York City going underwater several times in my dream. Not saying that it's going to be flooded, but what I'm saying is maybe, just maybe, that flood was an interpretation of the emotions and the storms that will be flowing through every single body if you guys don't wake up. And for real, however you can, whatever they have coming up, saying let's go fight against this, let's go against that, please be very, very wise and help as much as you can and spread a message. Please don't spread a message of hate. Don't go against people who want to get vaccinated and not against people who don't. You got to understand. Don't argue with people. This is not about that. Just point your view out. Listen, I understand your point of view, and I understand, but I'm telling you, as a light worker, as a starseed, my mission is here to wake people up, and I'm trying to tell you that this will be revealed. All will be revealed. All darkness eventually comes to light, and the world will know the truth. And those hiding in the wings, it will come to fruition. Those people, they say there's a special place in hell for people like that. Karma is really serious, and I don't wish nothing bad upon anybody, but what I will tell you is to wake up, open your eyes, and be so aware of the energies for yourself and nobody else. Exactly. Rockefeller, all those elites, like, let's really, dreams are not literal. You have to analyze, interpret them. You get the messages eventually. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. Zarnat, your dreams are not literal. Mine's are given to me prophetically, so they show me things that are coming, okay? So everybody has different dreams. Some people dream about, some people dream about, things that are going on in their daily life. Now, when you have a day like me, and I'm home all day, and all I did was clean today, and stay home and rest and meditate, and I have dreams that are crazy and wild, now those are prophetic dreams. Okay. So give an opinion where you make them think. Don't shove it down their throat. Exactly. We're not here. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do, and neither are you. Listen to me. Everybody's got free will. And so you guys recognize that and understand the world's going to do what's going to do anyway. There's going to be good guys and bad guys forever, for eternity. You cannot try to push your... See, now, when you tell vaxxers or anti-vaxxers, do this, do that, and you're saying it's an agenda, you guys... Now you're pushing an agenda on somebody. So what I say to somebody if they want to get vaccine, I'm like, good luck. I hope you're safe and I hope you're okay. I, however, believe strongly that there's something up here, and I hope to God that we don't find out it's something bad and then you don't end up passing away from it, or something. You don't have children. 5 years from now, when all the women are saying, I can't get pregnant, can't get pregnant. That's how you depopularize the earth, right? You stop women from being fertile. Now, if you want to get fertilization, you want to go get your eggs frozen and get you have to be rich to do that. Just so you know, it costs about $25,000 to $30,000 just to do that. You have to keep paying for the eggs, the shots, the this, the that. Fertility, right? It's very expensive. So how do you depopularize the earth and you make all the poor people not be able to have babies? By stopping them from having babies, and only the people who have money can have babies because they're the only ones that can go to fertility doctors and afford that shit. Do you get what I'm saying to you? You get it now? It's a domino effect. Like Bill Gates had something to do with this. I mean, did you ever see him talk? He scares the fuck out of me. And not in like I'm scared of him kind of way, like this motherfucker got issues. Like something's up, something's up, something's up, something's up, okay? I got the vaccine and I don't believe in it, which is why I'm going to be good. My mind is too strong for the vaccine. Listen, undervalued. Let me just tell you something. First of all, they have vaccine detoxes that they sell naturally. You can spray it under your tongue. I have it upstairs. And I spray it under my tongue and my daughter's tongue, not because we just got vaccines, but we have in the past, like flu shot and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me just tell you something. They have vaccines that it's a detox from vaccines. Also, meditating it out of your body works too. Just like when I had COVID 3 months ago, when I had it, I meditated that shit the fuck out of my body. I was like, this is just a cold, it's going away. And I envisioned the virus coming, whatever it was, the flu virus, whatever it was. I envisioned it coming out and going off into the universe. 2-3 days later, I was 100%. And I promise you that. And I smoke cigarettes. I don't exercise every day. Yeah, I do a lot of immune stuff. I drink healthy smoothies. I try to eat, I don't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of healthy stuff. Yes, I do. But I'm not out here working out 24 hours a day. I smoke cigarettes. Like I should have been like, like everybody was claiming that your breath is being, no, boo-boo, no. It's a mind fuck, man. It's a chess game. You gotta know your pieces, bro. I don't know about you, but I'm the motherfucking queen, and they can't beat the queen in chess. And you're not gonna beat me in this game called life. Let me just tell you something. You can't beat a mind like mine because I done seen it all. I done been through it all. I walked through hell, and I'm now putting myself in heaven. You're not going to take me back to hell. You're not going to take us back to hell. Everybody needs to understand you're powerful. You're a divine being. What they don't want you to do is recognize your divinity. What they don't want you to do is have control over your own life. What they don't want you to do is recognize that they've been lying to you since day one. What they don't want you to do is know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you have the ability and the capability to become or be anything you want, because the 1% wants to keep it that way. They want to be the 1%. They don't ever want it to be the 40 or 50%. And now that they've seen people evolving and getting their finances and people are growing, hold up, wait, these motherfuckers want to be like us? Nah, we God, not them. We're God. But what you need to understand is we all God. Everybody's one with God. You all have the opportunity there and the capabilities and the abilities to be anything you want. I know, because I walked out of hell and back into heaven. Let me tell you, I walked through the darkness. I don't walk through the valleys of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's something left. But I've been laughing. Even my mama thinks that my mind is gone, bitch. But I don't give a fuck. I'm in a gangster's paradise. And let me just tell you something. It's beautiful here. Get the fuck out of the darkness. Get the fuck out of hell. Walk your way on over to heaven. Put your feet on that fire. It's going to be hot. It's going to hurt. It's going to burn. But once you out, you're going to be free. You could finally walk freely with your shoes off, no coals, no heat on the floor, just you, love, life, and living and being free and being happy for once in your fucking life. Why Why you gonna keep us down for? You think they don't know what they're doing? Keeping us away from each other. We can't be friends. We can't go. People are afraid to bring their children to have play dates. Kids are isolated. Do you know how hard it must be for children right now? They go to school. Their kids can't even come and play games with them because of COVID. Like, bitch, the school. Here's how things don't make sense. Let me show you. Let me wake you up really quick. The school my daughter goes to, when they're in class, they have to wear their masks. Have to wear their masks all the way up. Put your mask up. Put your mask up. Now, they step outside the school for recess. Motherfuckers got their masks off. Everybody's yelling in each other's face. Blah, blah, blee, blee, blue, blue, blue. They had the family fun day. All of the teachers were there. All of the parents, all of the kids were there the other day. Nobody had a mask on. Everybody was in each other's face talking like this. You know, make it make sense to me. Just... Please, somebody fucking tell me. Why am I crazy? Oh, look at me. I'm crazy. Are you fucking shitting me, bro? Like, really? Like, just wake up. Like, really take a look just look around you. Look at the dinner. Didn't Obama and them have a dinner? Oh, they were vaccinated. Oh, they got tested before the dinner. Shut up. Just stop. Stop, please. Please stop. Please just stop. Please, all the colleges, you kids had to get vaccinated at colleges. Oh my God, only a small percentage of them is going to be immune to whatever that vaccine is doing to them. Again, your choice, your body, your choice. Vaccinated or not, that's on you. But I will tell you is uplift your consciousness, get woke, and stay aware. Because if you keep staying down like the way they want you to stay down, that's what's going to happen to humanity. Remember, last thing I'm going to say and I'm going to go. Yeah, so what happened on The View? Thank you so much, Undervalued. By the way, The View. Yo, guys, pay attention to the moves they make. Well, what's this bitch's name? The vice president? Harris, whatever the fuck her name is. She comes on. I tell you, I never know who the vice president is. I didn't even know Joe Biden was the vice president when Trump, I had no clue, literally. No clue. Anyway, so she comes, they're on The View, sitting down in the chair. Kamala Harris, right? That's her name. She's about to come on the show, right? Watch now. And then they pull the two ladies out. Hey, come here. And they're like, what's going on? Now, everybody could think this was the conversation that happened. The ladies went in the back, and you think the producers are like, listen, you guys tested positive for COVID. We can't have... That's not the conversation that happened. This will happen. I could tell you because I was on reality TV and they would do shit like this. Yo, Flo, when you go out there, just pretend like... And I'd be like, no, I'm not doing it. And I never did. And that's why they didn't want to work with me anymore. Because I was like, I'm not saying that. How about that? This is what really happened. It wasn't you guys are tested positive for COVID, so she can't come here. It was this conversation. All right, so we're going to say that you guys are... So the vice president is instructing us to say that you guys tested positive for COVID because she really wants to encourage everyone to get vaccinated. So we're going to use this opportunity because a lot of white bitches in the suburbs watch The View and they really hang on every word you say. So what we're going to do is have you say that you tested positive for COVID. So this way when she comes on a Zoom call, because she can't come here because of COVID, because she had something else to do and she's busy. So we're just going to use the whole front. Matter of fact, why don't we just take this opportunity to make the masses believe that, the vaccine is going to save lives. So what did they do? Hi, Kamala Harris. We're so sorry that, the two ladies had COVID and that you couldn't make it to the actual office. And she goes, that's all right. That's all right. Instead of saying anything else, what does she say? It's okay. Well, thank God they're vaccinated, right? Because without those vaccines, who knows what would have happened? And that was it. Sign off. You guys. The fucking acting. The acting job. Are you shitting me, bruh? She's in the fucking back room saying, instead of saying, I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are safe. No, it's fine. Thank God for those vaccines, right? Because God knows what would have happened if they didn't have those vaccines. Yes, that's why everyone, and then the ladies from The View, that's why everyone should get vaccinated. Thank God for the vaccine. Come on, the agendas. Come on, you guys. You guys don't see it? You guys don't see that? Like, you don't recognize that? You don't recognize these motherfuckers every single time they have an interview or something like that? They fucking get on. And then you got somebody who works for the most, he's on that news thing and he goes like this, I'll tell you what the vaccines don't do. They don't have a tracking system in it. And he works for the president and the government. They work together. There's 5 news media outlets, 5 of them. And they are the main outlets that are pushed out to you, and they are the only information that you are receiving. When you watch independent researchers, independent journalists, you will find the truth. When you watch the mainstream media news outlet, you will be lied to. Tell lie vision, okay? Tell a lie vision. Tell a lie vision. Television programming at its finest. They even have the colors like Atlantic City. You know when you go to Atlantic City and you gamble all night and they make all the carpets purposely colorful and they put the AC on so you can be cold and not get tired. And then they make the lights dimmer up here so you can feel relaxed. And they have a whole system planned out so that you don't leave that casino and you just stay there and you gamble all night long. All night long. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just like they program you to believe that if you connect to spirit or you connect to your spirit guides or you do spiritual work, you're going to get demonically possessed and you're going to be climbing up the walls backwards on your hands and feet and everything. No. These are all fear-based agendas so that you do not connect to your divine being, which is your spiritual being, which is your higher self, which is God, which is the light, which is the love, which is you, which is everything that you should be, which is Isis, Osiris, and all those beings that ascended and that was like, I am like God. And everybody's like, whoa, they're calling themselves God. Well, you need to understand that God made us in the image of God, right? So if God made us in the image of God, we are like what? We are like God, right? 2 + 2 does equals 4, but it really doesn't because you know what? That shit don't even matter. So anyway, I love you guys. And I'm going to go because tell a lie vision. That's a good one. I mean, it just comes to me. It comes to me, you know why? Because I'm channeling shit. It's the information from source. I receive information from source light beings, okay? And I am a source. Why do you think they put me here? Oh, we're going to take this bitch. She's going to be bad and then she's going to turn good. And with her big mouth, the way she is, she's not afraid of anything. Bitch will fucking jump in front of a fucking machine gun to prove to everybody they're lying. I don't care. Honestly. I don't care because I want the collective to understand that, yes, if it comes down to one life being sacrificed for millions of people to be saved, that's just me. I'm not afraid to die. Death is just a transition for me. Shit. But, boo-boo, death is nothing but a gift to me. I ain't afraid of nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're very welcome. I love you guys. Love and light to you guys. I was so tired and I was like, when I'm laying in bed and my spirit guide's like, get up. Say this now. I'm like, okay, I gotta get up. And I do. So understand that, okay? I love you guys. I love you. They tell lies visually. Tell lie vision, okay? I love you guys so much. Please spread this video. A lot of people don't be watching my videos because I don't know. I guess I don't have the fancy, name brand stuff on top. I don't have the fucking patience and brain capacity to sit here and make my videos look pretty. I have the real messages. Spread the fucking message and let people see this because I think it will wake a lot of people up to a totally different perspective, okay? I'm not, again, nothing like anybody else. I'm here to tell you, I work with the light and God, baby. You could see my face. Don't get it twisted. I got a little bit of evil in me, just like everybody does, but I am a light worker, okay? I need that little bit of evil so I can help you and defend your life, okay? Love and light to you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.